Hello again, gamers. Welcome back to the Board Game Captain. I'm the Board Game Captain, and today I'm going to be reviewing and talking about the Vaesen Game Master screen. So first off, I want to say, if you want to pick up some cool gamer gear, mugs and shirts, etc., you can head over to my Teespring store. There's a link to it in the description down below. And if you're in a position to and would like to help out the channel, you can join my Patreon. Also a link in the description below where you can get access to all sorts of cool perks depending on what level you join at. So, I would like to thank Free League Publishing for sending me all of this cool Vaesen stuff that I've been reviewing. They sent me the game and the card deck and the dice and the Game Master screen. So now the Game Master screen comes all plasticed up with this sheet on the back here. I'm going to read this to you. A deluxe Game Master screen in landscape format for Vaesen Nordic Horror role-playing. It features John Egerkrans' art on the outside and a host of useful tables and important information on the inside, while keeping the GM's plan hidden from the eyes of inquisitive players. Included in the package is also a large double-sided poster featuring a beautiful map of the mythic North setting on one side and the town of Uppsala on the other. So there we also have a bit of the artwork that is on the Game Master screen. So we're going to start with the Game Master screen itself, because if you bought this, it's the main reason you bought it. So it's a big tri-fold screen. On the back here, obviously, you can see you've got the big picture there of that Vaesen coming out of the water there, which is really cool. I like that artwork a lot. This is a glossy finish. I don't know if you can tell from the camera here, but it's really nicely done. The production is gorgeous on this. And on the other side, we have tons, and I do mean tons, of tables and resources. So what have you got on the back of your Game Master screen? Because those are the big things people want to know. So first, you have the mystery step-by-step, which is the table from the book that reminds you of the order to structure your mystery. You have the questions for gaining experience points. You have the skills and what attributes they are linked to. You have the difficulty. You have the fear values. You have the quick reference stats for common animals like bear, badger, dog, wolverine, reindeer, fox, wolf, wild boar, moose, and eagle. You have the main skills for NPCs, NPC conditions, typical slow actions, typical fast actions, a cheat sheet for medical care, how much cover different objects give you, how much defense different types of armor give you, and then, and this is my favorite part of the Game Master screen, the full tables for enchantments, curses, and trollcraft. This is great that these are included, because these are things that you don't want to have to be paging back and forth through in the actual book between the monster itself, the Vaesen, and the which tells you which spells it can use, and the spells. So having these on the screen is really, really good. Plus, again, I do want to draw attention to, this is a really well-produced screen. It is very sturdy. It's a nice glossy finish, and it folds up really well. So yeah, this is really cool. Okay, next, and this is kind of like an added bonus because you bought it for the screen, but then in addition, it comes with a two-sided map. So, on this side, we have the Mythic North, which is a big map from inside the book. That is a map of Northern Europe in the 1800s and shows you lots of city locations in Norway, Sweden, Finland, and a bit of Denmark and Germany, etc. Then on the back, we have a map of the city of Uppsala. Now, in my opinion, this is going to be the map that you're going to use more often. You're going to very briefly probably use the map of the Mythic North when figuring out where your players are going and whatnot. But on those games that take place in Uppsala, having a full map of the city is going to be quite invaluable. And I would leave this out on the table so everybody knows, you know, where all the major locations are in the city, like the castle, the university, the cathedral, the police station, etc. It's really good to have a reference. How far are we right now from the university? Well, now you know. And this is really cool. I do like that they included this, and this is one of those things that I would definitely leave out on the table unfolded, especially since this is a game that does not require maps and miniatures. For combat, it's a total theater of the mind experience. This is a cool thing to leave out for everybody to look at. When you're traveling around, you leave it out on the Mythic North side. When you're in your hometown city, you leave it out on the Uppsala side. So, how important or necessary is this Game Master screen? This is almost necessary. I mean, all the information in here is in the book, but the quick reference ability of having all of this out, plus being able to hide other papers behind it, which is why Game Master screens were invented, is very useful. And I love the things they chose to put on this reference. I also really love the added perk of getting the map, the double-sided map. So this is actually really, really awesome. I would recommend this to anyone game mastering Vaesen or anyone thinking they might want to game master Vaesen. While technically it's not necessary, I kind of feel like I want to say it's necessary because it's so awesome. And because a lot of the tables in here are things you're really going to want. You're going to want to have these on quick reference. If you don't have them from here, you're probably going to make your own Game Master screen. Why bother doing that? Just get this. This one is really well done and really awesome. So, okay. I'm going to give the Vaesen Game Master screen an 8.5 out of 10. This is fantastically done, really well made, and my favorite of all of the peripheral items that have come out with so far for the Vaesen role-playing game, which the Vaesen role-playing game, by the way, if you haven't checked out my review of it, is phenomenal. This is a almost auto-include. When you get the Vaesen role-playing game, you should also get the Game Master screen. This is fantastic. I highly recommend it. There you go. If you enjoyed this review of this Game Mastery product and you'd like to see me do more like it, be sure to give it a like, share it on all forms of social media. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the Board Game Captain. That's Captain spelled with a K on YouTube. And until next time, game on.